This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Masterherbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries.
Fort Worth, thank you for joining us. Area code 214 in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Dr. Truman.
Wonderful. Well, that's a good sign. I was a bit worried that it wasn't working, but it is. Okay. Very, very good. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to Discoveries in Health and another edition of Discoveries in Health. Every Thursday, we come together here, and it's a discussion about natural remedies. Most often, we have Doc Miles joining us, and I hope that he will be able to join us today. But if not, I will understand. Maybe he's traveling or something. And I'm going to go ahead and mute the microphones because they're starting to echo. All right, okay. Now, my mic is the only mic that is working. So that's, at least there's no echoes. But if you have a question or a topic or a suggestion, that's important. And we want to know what topic or suggestion that you would like to talk about. So if you do, unmute your microphone by pressing the star key 2 times. And when you press that star key 2 times, that will unmute your mic. You can suggest a topic, or if you have a question or something you want to know about or hear about or anything. Go ahead and press your star key 2 times. And welcome to Discoveries in Health. And we've got quite a few folks that have joined us here again today. And I'm going to go over here now and take a look at Herbal Health Review. And I'm going to click on Common Conditions. And we're still waiting for a few folks to show up. It's only 1 minute after the hour. And okay, so now I've got the oops, where is it? I almost did. There it is, the Discoveries in Health page. I'm going to bring that up, and we're going to take a look at that. That's all the ways to join this broadcast. You can join over your telephone anywhere in the world. There's an international number, and that's on herbalhealthreview.com under Discoveries in Health tab. You'll find all the ways to join this broadcast over your telephone anywhere in the world, internationally, over your computer or smartphone or tablet. There's a link on herbalhealthreview.com under Discoveries in Health. And there used to be a link to Google Hangout, but I'm going to have to fix that. I'm having a problem with that link. That link is not working. It should be, but it's not. So anyway, what we're talking about here is that there's all these ways to join this broadcast. And there are 152 Discoveries in Health screen capture tutorials where we are describing all these things, and you're looking at the Uber conference room, and you're looking at the whatever it is that I'm looking at, and if I'm over in common conditions and talking about one of these reports, and getting into cancer or diabetes or fibroid tumors or just make lifestyle changes, the perfect diet. It's all there. And we describe those things. And we love it when the folks in the room have a question or a topic, or a suggestion. We love the input. This is a discussion. It's not a lecture. And we do it every Thursday. And then we make a screen capture. There's a video of it. So if you want to see last week's videos and the week before that and so forth, they're right up there on herbalhealthreview.com. That's herbalhealthreview.com. Under Discoveries in Health tab, all the ways to join the broadcast every Thursday and all those videos. And below that, there's the YouTube videos, and there's over 300 YouTube videos. So know that they're out there. We've got about 300 my podcast world podcasts as well. So there's just all these podcasts and all these videos that are posted up on YouTube and over on herbalhealthreview.com. And also, it's a good idea to take a look at the About tab. The About tab is information from my granddaughter. This is, did I say my granddaughter? My daughter, and my daughter, Crystal, is the one that created this blog. Okay? And she's no longer manufacturing products and so forth. She's retired from that. So she's just making the blog and then telling all about, me and my, all the things that, remedies and so forth that I've created over the years. And there's even my telephone number there, 503-362-5899. So you can call me up. That's not that anywhere in the world. That's my worldwide number to call me. So if I happen to be in Jamaica, which I am, you can call 503-362-5899 and we can talk. It's just a regular USA telephone number. And the Jamaica telephone number, if you happen to be in Jamaica, well, that's there as well. 876 is the area code, 538-7663. That's my number while I'm here in Jamaica. And it looks like I'm going to be here quite some time. In the renovation of this property that we're turning into a treatment center, natural remedies where you can come and stay. We'll feed you, take care of you, take you over to the beach about 10 minutes away. Oh, by the way, the property has a panoramic view of the Caribbean, both from the porch of the front porch of the house, as well as up a few steps, and you're on a terrace, and it's a huge terrace, and you can just sit up there and under an umbrella and have some herbal tea and look at this incredible panoramic view of the Caribbean. So it's a wonderful property, and it's set on a whole acre. But renovation takes time and it takes money, and so we're trying to put together $10,000 to finish the renovation. The property is already there; it's paid for. A whole acre, the house is paid for, and now we just need to make sure that it's all in tip-top condition, and invite some people to come and visit us here in Jamaica. So that's my numbers, 503-362-5899, or if you're in Jamaica, 538-7663. Give me a call. And as well, my email is Truman at healthherbs.com. TRUMAN at healthherbs.com. Truman at healthherbs.com. Email me. I'm available to be your coach. If you'd like me to coach you through a health problem, I do that. I do that on a daily basis. So call me and let me know if you would like me to be your coach, your natural remedies health coach, and help you personally to get over any health issue. Give me a call. So those are the numbers. Let's get back to the conference. We're looking at the folks in the conference, and we've got folks from Georgia and Texas and Louisiana, and there's a couple of folks from Georgia and California and Tennessee, and four people from Georgia. Wow. And 5 people from Georgia, and 2 people from Louisiana, and 1 from Virginia. Hey there in Montgomery, Alabama, how you doing? That's not Montgomery. That is actually, that's Prophet Elijah, one of my favorite people in the whole world. He's going to give us a wonderful prayer as we're closing this evening. And of course, we start in prayer as well. You know, we lift all of this up to in the name of Yeshua, our Savior, and we know that we're blessed, and we know that we come praising and worshiping our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. So be it. Amen. So, it's always a good idea to give grace and be in grace and live in that grace. It really helps that healing process. It's one of the greatest things you can do is always have that relationship with the Most High. Now we have invited people to open their microphones and ask a question, but no one has done that. If you want to be the person who has your question answered today, if you want to talk about something, a good idea to press your microphone key, the microphone key. How about the telephone key? Two times. Yes, press that star key 2 times. When you press the star key 2 times, then that unmutes your microphone and you can ask a question, and no one is asking a question. So, and if that's the case, I'm going over here to whoop, I think I heard a mic open. I think I did. Over there in area code 757. Do you have a question or a comment?
Hi, yeah, this is Marnie. I do have a question. I had sent you in my blood results. I just met with my doctor, and he was telling me how I'm very, deficient. My body is not absorbing calcium and greens, which could explain a few things going on with me. And you had mentioned something that would help in the calcium absorption. What was that again?
Yes, that was HCl. You see, what's happening with the calcium is that the hydrochloric acid is so low that the calcium is being trapped by tissues before it's getting where it's going. So it's trapped in the tissues and it's locked in there and finally gets washed out. And you don't get it. You don't get it for the hair. You don't get it for the fingernails or for the bones. You just don't get it. It's trapped. But and what we're finding is that about 95% of everyone that we're talking to is so low on hydrochloric acid, they're losing their hair. Their fingernails they're just not absorbing their calcium. So as soon as we give them one of these hydrochloric acid capsules, And we'll find that over here when we go to betterhealthherbs.com. Their website is working. It was down for a while. But when we're on betterhealthherbs.com, or if we were over here in health and herbs, if we were over here in common conditions, if we were over here in the common conditions and you clicked on make lifestyle changes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And here I'm clicking on make lifestyle changes. Okay, then I am almost there. I'm waiting for it to come up.
Yeah, it took me a minute too.
Okay. Well, there it goes. Now I'm looking at make lifestyle changes, and right in under the sign there, first thing in the morning, things you can do to boost up your immune system is one of the things it says is take HCl 650, which I'm going to click on. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to open it in a new window. Now I have opened it in a new window, and I'm looking at it and on betterhealthherbs.com. It's product number 2132, and it's now coming up, and it says betaine HCl 650 milligram, 180 tabs. Now that also comes with 150 milligrams because each tab is what you're going to take one tablet every time you eat, 3 times a day, 1 tablet with your meal. And it's got some pepsin, 150 milligrams of pepsin with it, which will break down and digest all the food. So now you're unlocking the calcium because you've got enough hydrochloric acid to digest it and unlock it, and now your hair is going to get better, fingernails, everything, your bones, everything's you're gonna start absorbing your calcium. So that's how to do it. Now, go ahead.
My main hormone also is not working. DHEA is like tanked, and my progesterone is lower, like 0.02.
Okay, let's take it one.
Everything is in here.
Okay, so the first thing you said is your what was the first thing you said before you said?
What DHEA?
Oh, DHEA. That's what it was. So let's take a look at 7-keto DHEA. Yeah. So now you found this. You know where this betaine hydrochloric acid. So all you need to do then is add one to the cart. And then when you do that, then it puts it in the cart. And then you go back over and in the quick find box, I'm typing in 7-keto. Let's see if it 7-keto. And see if it brings up what I want it to. It did it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, 7-keto DHEA. Because you can overdose in DHEA, but you can't overdose with 7-keto. That's why I use 7-keto. You only take as much as you need. And so I'm clicking on 7-keto DHEA, and there's 30 soft gels, and it's $19.33. That's reasonable. And
how do I know how much to take then?
so what you're going to do now, so let's take a look at let's look at what's the size is. It's a serving. It's got 100 milligrams of 7-keto, and that's all you need. It'll take what your body will take what it needs from it, and after it takes what it needs from it, it'll flush the rest of it out. And so you're getting, and if you got 25 or 50 milligrams of DHEA, that might be too much, or it might not be enough. So that's why you're getting 100 milligrams here, but it's going to wash out what you don't need, and that's why that's the one I use.
And how about the Serene, S-E-R-I-N-E? He actually doctor actually put that in my IV, which I later read that perhaps that's not even, I don't even know if that's safe or what that is. But it could have a lot to do with my everything not connecting within my brain.
Phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine. Yeah, we can do that too. Let's. What was the thing after the DHEA? There was something else.
Oh, sorry.
Progesterone, right?
Yeah, progesterone. It's like 0.02.
So
like way.
Let's go.
And I don't sleep well. My body is always. My body is always fighting itself.
Okay.
You know, it's like only. So
Yeah.
it doesn't know how to settle down, and I'm sure that stems from the diffuse connective tissue disease I don't have. But you know, my body thinks it does.
Let's go back to Make Lifestyle Changes and take a look at the mother of all hormones called pregnenolone. Okay? That's in that same report of Make Lifestyle Changes right at the top. So I'm going to click on pregnenolone because that's the stress hormone that they give a military pilot. If he's flown too many missions and he can't fly again, he says, I'm toast. I can't see the instruments anymore. They give him a couple of capsules of this under his tongue, and 5 minutes later, he's going to hop in that plane and go fly it again. And that's pregnenolone, and it's a whole $12.85 for 90 capsules, and you're only going to take one a day under your tongue for about 2 weeks. And then if you still feel like you need more, you can go to a second dose, but you're not going to get it all if you put it. If you took 2 right away, you'd just be wasting it. So go 2 weeks with 1 capsule of pregnenolone, and then read up on pregnenolone. Read up on the benefits and the risks of pregnenolone. You'll find that it's really wonderful, and then you'll be able to work with it better, looking at the report of all the information about it. So that's pregnenolone. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You have that Intromax.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, Intromax is a great multiple vitamin. It has over 415 all natural organic ingredients. It's the best multiple vitamin that you can get, and it's a liquid. And you take instead of pouring it in the lid is a 1 ounce lid, and you're supposed to have an ounce in the half of an ounce in the morning and a half of an ounce in the evening, not too late, because it's going to give you a lot of energy having over 415 all organic ingredients. And it's also listed in that same report, because those are the first things to do every morning. Is take that Intramax every morning, take that hydrochloric acid capsule, with your first meal in the morning, because after you take all these, you're taking B12 and folic acid to also help you not to have cancer and to make your brain smarter. You're taking the liquid sunshine in that report because that's going to boost your immune system, and it says start with 50 drops for 15 days. Then on the 16th day, go to 10 drops and stay at 10 drops. That is going to kick your immune system into high gear. And by doing all of these things all at the same time, the B12, the folic acid, the liquid sunshine, the pregnenolone, taking the Intramax, taking the hydrochloric acid capsules, taking the 7-keto DHEA, that's the kind of thing that I do every morning. That sounds like my diet. That is my diet. And right now I'm out of all those supplements, and they're being shipped to me. And I've been off my supplements for over a month. I'm a fish out of sea, or out of water, whatever. Okay.
Well, I use the MSM also, and I'm looking. You've got the MSM.
Oh yeah.
It used to be very pure.
Oh yeah. So that's it. So that's it. So that's ultra pure MSM powder, and that is also something I do this is what I do every morning. And that MSM, I'm taking a big tablespoon of it 3 times a day. 1 big tablespoon with every meal.
I haven't worked up that far yet, but
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
I think because I need that HCl
Yes,
to help everything,
absolutely.
and everything
Now
where it should probably would be.
that's right.
Okay, well,
Now
that sounds like a
look at one more thing here. Look at one more thing here, because Nice Bones is the calcium and magnesium that is the high-tech calcium and magnesium that is multiply chelated, so that it's a citrate as well as an oxide magnesium. So it's just a high-tech, wonderful calcium and magnesium. It's all right there, isn't it?
I was gonna do an order, but I just really wanted to make sure I wasn't just, ordering.
Right. No. Right. Yeah. Now.
Based off of what I would research.
Great. So then now there's one other thing that might benefit you here, that since you mentioned it, that there's a progesterone problem. The pregnenolone will probably solve it, but let's go back to the Herbal Health Review Common Conditions tab. Click on that Common Conditions. Let's go down to women's products or products for menopause, and let's take a look at. Okay, let's take a look at women's products, and then let's take a look at menopause, and let's see what. I think that's going to throw some more light on what we're talking. Women's health, you got it. Oh, did I do it, or did I miss it? I think I.
Yeah, I'm already through menopause.
Yes.
But they have been trying to do the cream hormones with me, and anyway, now they want to try to do the pellets, and I'm just not. I feel like my body should be able to do what it should do if I get in it what it needs to get.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Yes. So
I could be wrong.
So we're going to take a look at the women's health. Women's health tab. We're going to take a look at that and see what's going on there. There it is. It's up now. And there's another complete menopause. Let's see. There's one here for menopause. And let's see. I'm clicking on menopause. And let's see what the ingredients are.
I found one for my friend.
Okay. So
sitting here reading.
There you go. So when you go into women's health, the first tab is menopause, because it goes into menopause, and it really gets into it. So and it talks about a progesterone balance, and so but. Okay, what happened here? I'm going back to common.
I'm looking at the second one.
Okay.
135 one.
Okay, yeah, I got out of it. So let me go back and catch up to you again.
It says herbs that influence more progesterone and balance estrogen, and I said all of them are. He wants to put testosterone and estrogen in me and give me progesterone. My mouth. Not
right.
compounded.
Right. And you're talking about an MD who wants to do this?
He's alternative.
An alternative. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, well, yeah. He's on the right track. And that's exactly what we're doing here. As you can see.
Well, I'd rather do it this way than have somebody put it under,
yes.
every 4 months.
Right.
Where I'm going with that?
Yeah, I agree with you. So this gives you more control, gives you a lot of ideas now, and a lot of ammunition. And then you've got, besides the women's report, you've also got the menopause report for even more ideas. So I think that, and then as you have questions, give me a call. You got my number?
Okay. Yeah. Whatever number I called before, I don't think it was right.
It's
What
different.
is the number I should call?
Well, yeah, the problem is, you see, I'm in Jamaica. And I'm talking to you right now from Jamaica over my 503-362-5899 telephone line, my USA telephone line. And it is difficult, but the thing about it is, when you do call me, I have this computer program that captures your telephone number, the time you called, and I will always call you back. So just know I will always call you back, because it captures and it.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
left a message, but I didn't know if I had called the correct number, and I went ahead and sent my blood test results because they were extensive, and it showed like my platelets were real high, my red blood cells were real high. It was just showing a lot of things that I didn't want to just start. You know, he was saying that he feels that if I could, he thinks it's all stemming from my gut, even the disease, you know, that I don't claim. That if we could figure that out, you know, that I'm perhaps am sensitive, not allergic, but sensitive to some sort of food or something that I'm eating. But I pretty much eat the same stuff all the time. And they've done, you know, tests. I'm not allergic to anything, but, you know, we're talking a lot of money to do these tests. So
Yes.
if I could figure out a different way, even to calm the gut, you know, I've done ultra inflam in the past. It sort of helps, but not perfectly. And I know I need to implement some good fiber, maybe probiotics. I know that, but you know, you can take too much probiotics too.
Right.
I think, you know, you need to kind of alternate that so your body doesn't get so used to that. But I didn't want to just start ordering everything.
Right.
You know,
So
I want to be on the right track.
Right. So that's why I'm here to coach you, and you know, and you give me a call, and then I will call you back, and you can also text me. You can text me, or you can email me. So at that telephone number, we can just start texting each other right back and forth, whether we're talking on the phone or not. And you can always email Truman@healthherbs.com. So you have a lot of ways to reach me, to where we can make sure that you're getting the right things and they're working for you. And that's why in that Make Lifestyle Changes report, we started at the top. But have I had a chance to go over how that works? That report?
Yeah, pretty much on the first call we had, and it was, you know,
Right.
that's why I've been able to get in there and go through these things. And I had most of these things that you had said listed, except I didn't see that menopause part. And if you don't mind, I'd like to send you or the other doctor my blood work just to look at. So